Question we'll start with is, Coach Williams, what part of your upbringing shaped you into being so efficient with your time, habits, and relationships?
That's a good question. Whoever asked that, thanks for asking. Here's the one thing I would say on that. That's been a lot of the lessons that I've learned over the last, when our season was canceled, the season was canceled at noon on a Thursday. We were in Nashville. We were scheduled to tip at 6 p.m. That was spring break 1. We are now in the middle of what I am calling spring break 10. And I look back at my daily disciplines, the things that I do every day, and I thought I was very accountable for my time. And I've learned over the last 60 plus days, I wasn't quite as accountable as I thought I was. And I've learned ways to tweak some of my habits and become more efficient. The reason why I think that's a good question is many of us as teachers, as leaders in our industry, so much of what we do, we learned in how we were raised. My parents were divorced when I was 6 months old. I never went to a school that was larger than a 2A school. There were 44 kids in my graduating class. And I paid my way to college. Until Coach Orr gave me a scholarship, I was paying cash through all of the houses I had roofed, all of the hay that I had hauled, all the yards that I had mowed, because I knew that if I was going to have a chance, it was going to be based on my habits. And so I do think because of how I was raised, I understood the value of time. And as an assistant coach, I was like most assistant coaches. I thought I was good at what I did, and I thought what I did was the most important part of the program. And then I have realized since I became a head coach, I was only doing a small piece of the puzzle. And as a head coach, I have to see the whole puzzle. And so the efficiency of my time has become even more important. I'm not sure at 47 years old that unlearning is not more important than learning. And so I've tried to pay attention to how I spend my time because I want to be efficient, I want to be effective. But also, Coach, the reason why I've been paying attention to my time is some of what I'm doing, I'm not sure that it's the most important thing I should be doing. You remember when like maybe early in your career as a coach, you would look at a box score and the numbers that you would look at first. What's your field goal percentage defense? What was your free throw percentage? Whatever those things were. And now that you're a grizzled vet, they hand you a box score and the numbers you look at are completely different. And I think some of that has changed and evolved in my career as a head coach and how I spend my time. But I also think even in the last 9 weeks, it's evolved. And I think one of the things, I wrote it down just over the weekend actually, is I'm not sure that unlearning is not more important for me because I have such a drive to learn and learn more and learn more. Unlearning sometimes for me in my brain space and how I'm wired is not more important than learning.